Hey guys, it's been a minute, a couple years to be exact. Mario Kart World's coming out in a couple days officially, and with my wallet looking like this and my dad looking like that, I decided to get my hands on a copy early to see if it was worth the hefty $500 price tag. Alright guys, have the game pulled up right here. Let's go ahead and start it, see how Mario Kart World looks like. Alright guys, I couldn't get my hands on the game early, so obviously I was just messing around. But I did want to look back at the beginning of the Mario Kart series, Super Mario Kart released for the Super Nintendo, the SNES, in 1992. It's been a long time since I played Super Mario Kart. Since I never actually owned the game, I would have to play it off of borrowing it off my friends or my cousins, whoever had it. And I was planning on buying a physical copy of the game, but these prices are a little bit too high for me. And this game was only 8 racers. We don't have no cataquacks, no cows, no cheaps, none of that. We got the classics. We got Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Toad, Bowser, Koopa Troopa, and Donkey Kong Jr. And that favorite character we all remember, Princess. Just Princess, no Princess Peach. We don't know who that is. Our favorite character here in this game is Princess. One thing I don't remember is how slippery the controls feel. Like, I was having a hard time trying to get the hang of those controls while I was playing. I kept spinning out, running into other racers, and running off the road constantly through my first playthrough. When I was struggling and through this first couple races, I realized I'm playing this with a Pro controller, when in actuality I should be playing this with an SNES controller. And Nintendo is probably thinking the same thing, because when they came out with the virtual consoles, they also released remakes and Bluetooth, compatible controllers of the original SNES and N64. But those are kind of pricey as well. But then I realized I'm technically broke and in debt, yes, but I technically only need one kidney. Something I realized and I kind of forgot about is my cart lives. As you see on top of my coins, there's a little card with 3 next to it. For some reason, I was thinking that if you get hit enough, your car explodes and you die. But technically, I'm not wrong, but it doesn't happen the way I remembered. Basically, I found out shortly after that Nintendo wasn't fucking around back then. If you weren't top 4 and you were ass, you're staying on that track until you either get top 4 or you lose your lives and you start over, which I think is kind of funny. And that definitely didn't happen to me the first time I was playing this. I for sure was really good at this game the first time and didn't lose all my lives on the first track on the first Mushroom Cup. Anyways, that's besides the point. Now that we have the SNES controller connected, we should be a lot better. Now that I'm using the actual controller to play the game, the next thing that was kind of hard to get used to was the map. It takes up half the screen, so you don't have that much visibility of your character and the road, which kind of messes up your perspective wise of the items. Sometimes I ran into items because it looked like it was a little bit to the left when it was actually right in front of me. By the time I got near it, I couldn't see anymore. It wasn't that hard to deal with eventually, and then you also use it as your rear view mirror, I guess, if you look behind you. So you want to hit someone, someone's going to hit you, it changes to a rear view, which I don't think I show in my gameplay. Coins are an important mechanic in Mario Kart. By collecting 10, you're able to increase your top speed, which obviously helps you go fast in the race. In this game, however, compared to other games, you're able to collect more than 10. There's no real use to having more than 10 than just having more coins to lose. You lose them for getting bumped into by racers, by hitting items and falling off. So I think it's kind of more of just like, hey, I can fall off, I can get hit by items because I have more, and you don't lose that 10 coin boost. Also in this game, you do 5 tracks per cup, and then each track itself has 5 laps. I think it's because they're smaller and they don't take that long. So if you would do the classic 4 tracks, 3 laps each, it would go by a lot quicker than doing the 5 at 5, which I don't really mind, because in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, when you play like the ones that got remade for the new DLC, these, in my opinion, do seem to go a lot faster. Just like this video. That's it. I just wanted to go through Super Mario Kart, see how what differed from what we know today. You can see some of the concepts in here, what they develop into, but this game's still fun. Still a little rough around the edges in my opinion on some parts, but I would play again. This video is also my first kind of attempt at commentary videos. Hopefully you guys liked it, and if you guys did, I hope you guys stick around to keep watching my videos. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.